Okay, so first off, I want to apologize for not posting for like a week, but I've been working on something, a little project of mine that I want to share with you guys. I hope you find it cool. It's not done, and I don't know when I'll finish it, but I just want to show you what I've done so far. A little background. I've always wanted to learn game development, but every time I try, I always get overwhelmed by the interfaces, and I have that ADHD brain where I have this cool idea, but then when I actually try to do it, I get bored immediately and just stop. So I've never really tried it, but like Monday, I was like, maybe I should try and learn Unreal Engine. And I was inspired by another YouTuber called Boinks, who made these little Poppy Playtime fan games, and they showed off this really cool dynamic grab pack system. Let me just show this to you. We have this. Of course, I'm crediting Bingu, Popo Games TV, Bracco, and BA underscore Ricefish because I do not want them to found my house. But this is probably the coolest thing. It's really easy to use, and it has practically all of the mechanics from Chapter 4 and looks identical. We, of course, have all the hands, including the green hand, which is cool. It's supposed to be yellow, so if you use it without credit, they know, but luckily there were textures in the files to change it to green, so I just did that because it felt more natural. But we have all the hand scanners, the the objective system, the Omni upgrader, keypad, keys to open doors, key, cards, gears, pullable things. Of course, you can do this. Many doors, all which you can open using like levers and stuff. Battery doors. I don't know where the battery is. We've of course got the pole puzzles over here. I gotta figure out how to make it turn. I don't know how to use a spline, I think it's called. Of course, we've got limon.
Limon?
Perfect.
Limon!
Peak.
Limon? Limon!
I'm gonna put him somewhere in the project, trust. And we got the grapple handles. Purple hand jump pads. Oh my god, that is really strong. We even have pick levers we can pick up. This is really cool, and I experimented with it, and it was strangely really easy to use. I think my only issue that I have with this thing is the batteries are bugged. There's supposed to be 4 batteries here, and now they're kind of not. Okay, the reload worked. Yeah, there's the battery system. Opens that. Yeah. Lever pickups. Levers. Hand scanners. This is probably, like, the coolest thing ever. This is just a little demo map to show off what you can do with it. It's nothing more than that. But thankfully, it's, like I said, really easy to use, so I've been experimenting around with it, and I may have accidentally started my own little fan game. So I want to showcase that today. The thing about it is, this is my first time, like, ever using Unreal Engine, so it's not the greatest, and I'm terrible at coding, so all the mechanics so far have been from this project. I might code something in the future, like a chase scene, if I want to, but for now, it's unfinished in the layout, the design, and it's the mechanics are not mine. So all credit goes to the creator of this pack. these four lovely people, and I just want to show off what I've made in today's video. Okay, so this is the first room. I don't like it all too much. I was still learning, right, that objective. I'm probably going to change that. But I was still learning how to actually, design rooms. So I made this the first day I installed Unreal Engine on Monday. Still learning how to import assets and drag stuff in. And before I realized that this mod pack actually comes with a bunch of folders with a bunch of free assets. But I don't think it's too bad. I don't want to fix it because I don't want to spend time doing that. The roof is kind of flaccid, and I don't know. It's not my favorite, but I just don't want to go back and fix it. For this room, this door's locked. The battery port will power it, but we have to go get that battery. So we can take this key card from this very tired employee and open the first door. We enter this little stairwell. I don't know what my obsession with the red gas pipes is. This decal took me an hour and a half because I wanted to add a withered effect. And it took forever figuring out how to texture stuff. This is supposed to be a little loading dock. I made both of these on my second and third day using Unreal Engine. I don't think it's actually that half bad. This is going to be a little window to look out into a larger cave I'm going to make later. We got a little console, some lights, and a forklift crash, which has a power panel that we need to use. Because I have these two little generators. This one's powering the lights. I got cords running to it. And this one, if you follow the cord, powers the hand scanner to open this door. So we need to grab power from that panel up there, put it in the generator, so we can open this door. This little hallway area is the last fully complete room, as the rest of them are like still a work in progress. I'm mapping them out, doing a lot of white boxing, which is basically putting a bunch of untextured blocks everywhere to map out where you want your game to go and test scaling and the flow. This door, broken, doesn't open, but if we open this one, you're gonna see some void. Don't be alarmed. But yeah, ignore this. Ignore that. This door is locked. We need a purple key card. So we're going to run off to get a purple key card. This door is just going to lead to a destroyed staircase, which is purely cosmetical. I mean, purely cosmetic. Cosmetical is not a word. It's literally just there to look cool. This door is going to lead to a cave with a tram station above that's going to be broken. So we're going to have to find a different way out. I'm going to put a train station somewhere because I like trains. But this room actually does have a little bit going on in it. The cave is unfinished, but I've gotten the general structure in. This decal was a lot easier because I could just copy over the same texture code. It's unfinished. I want to add like a little more infrastructure, gas pipes, just wires, pipes in general, maybe a catwalk going across. But it leads to this little area, which is unfinished, as you can see. Pink represents walls, blue floor and ceilings, red blockades, and green is panels. So this is going to be the path to the train. It's going to be blocked. We're going to have to try and find, a way around. This elevator, it's broken. So we're going to have to find a way to get in there. So going into this side room. The path is blocked. So there's going to be the rest of the hallway here. This is a little maintenance room. Opening this is supposed to open the elevator door, but it's broken, so it's going to open this hatch with a unfinished gear train. We have a little storage room where we gotta grab the gears off some shelves. which completes it, opening the elevator shaft. We can use this to get to the other side with some maintenance catwalks. This is the elevator itself. We're going to the bottom. Please ignore any of the issues. Like I said, this is basically just mapping everything out. We'll grab our green hand power to open this bottom door. And head into a new area, which is going to be some play care counselor's office. The play care counselor's area inspired administration offices at a lower level. This door to the receptionist area is blocked. There's going to be glass here, but for now it's just an invisible wall. The door to the rest of it is blocked. There's nothing behind it at the moment. This is just another door. I might put some, bathrooms here, because we don't see a lot of those in the actual game, which is weird. But we can go into this break room and grab the purple key card. And now we can take that purple key card back through these little cave sections. Reopen this door. Purple hand. And then pull ourselves back up here. Head back into this room. Down here and use the purple key card to open this door, which leads to a stairwell. Running down the stairs, we get to this door. It's going to lead to a new area, but the path forward is blocked, so we're going to have to do a signature Poppy Playtime vent path detour thingy. This leads to a bigger room. I don't know what I'm going to put in here. This originally was just supposed to be a vent, but it was way too long and would have been kind of boring, so I wanted to put a little extra room to break it up. I still don't know what this room's going to be, but we continue into this next vent, continued vent. Ignore the void here. Drop down, and we're in the little receptionist booth. We can use our red hand to open that. I'm probably going to put a wire down just so it makes it obvious what it did. But we can use this key to unlock this door. Back out. And now this door is unlocked. That's all I have blocked out at the moment for this area. Hold on. Going back to this room, so interestingly, when I was first planning everything out, I originally had an office puzzle that we're going to get to down there, here, behind this door, but then I realized it'd be kind of dumb to just have an office here, so I carved out a little, transitional area. I don't know why I felt the need to do that. The door is already open. And there's this hallway here, and then the office areas were going to be down these halls, but then I realized, hey, that also looked kind of dumb. So I made an entire cave area that goes to a floor below, so a lot of this was never supposed to exist in my original plan. So, technically, if we go here, there is a little bit of planning for what is going to be the future. I'm just going to go grab a battery. Alright. I'm going to put a battery in this room. That's just... I'm going to remove it. Trust, it's not supposed to be here. This was way earlier, so it's not as complete, and I'm probably going to replace some of the puzzles. Right. But these are supposed to be little cave areas. Little smaller cave areas. This is very Chapter 4 inspired. We're going to move to this little checkpoint area after swinging across there. This puzzle, most likely going to replace, because I'm not the biggest fan of it. You take this battery, but oh no, you need a second battery. So you can open this door. Well, you can also open this door, but you need yellow power. Taking this out. You open this door to another little area. You can grab some yellow power. there's that code there, which opens the final door in that hallway. So we head back out, grab the battery, open this door, run through here, grab the second battery that we need, crawl up here, this is going to be a vent, so just pretend it's a vent. Then we run down here, use it to open this door so we can get back out here. Then we can open both these doors. Perfect. So we're going to have a little more cave areas that leads to this door, which is a small storage area. She's just still there menacingly. Please ignore that. Going up to the upper catwalks, I might put a power puzzle here. I'm still thinking about it. We exit out into catwalks in the large central cave system that my entire fan game here, it's going to be centered around. You can even see into there, and of course you're going to be able to see out into the caves from there. But we can swing across, go up here. Like I said, this is very early work in progress. The elevator area is more finalized. Open this, and then jump across. Oh my god. Well, just ignore that. That platform was where it ends anyway. But for now, this is what I've worked on. Still work in progress. This area I might completely redo, because A, the scaling's not the best, and B, I don't like the puzzles. But as for the area out there, I do like where I'm going with the puzzles. I have ideas for that area where you'll finally get the battery, but at the moment, this is what I've worked on. I'm going to finish blocking out this first section before I continue and make it look pretty. But for now, this is what I have. Of course, I'm open to any suggestions, feedback, constructive criticism. Just be nice about it. I'm very sensitive. Any tips on how to use the Unreal Engine editor in general, and how to use this grab pack system a little more effectively. I thank you for watching to the end. I've put a lot of hard work into it. Probably like 5 to 7 hours a day for the past week, ever since Monday. But for only 5 days-ish in the engine, I think what I have here, both design-wise and planning-wise, is pretty decent. But I thank you again for watching. I will post updates every few days, like this one, of what I've worked on and what I plan to work on next. So if you enjoyed, subscribe to join me for the rest of this project, and thank you. I will see you in the next one.